important. So for the rural areas, for the villages and outside the cities, we have set up the English program. So the student who really willing to study English instead of have to go to international school with very high fees, they can pay the nominal fees at the public school. So all the subjects are being taught in English. So this is what the Thai government is giving to our children. So our new generation, the next generation, will face a problem. So it's going to be education is going to be borderless for Thai children. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Goody Madam. I'm requesting Dr. Om to speak. He's going to speak on behalf of, he's a professor of Universal Business School, Sydney, Australia, on behalf of Universal Business School, Australia. Dr. Om.
Thank you. Namaskar. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Dr. Pratama to have introduced me to this event conference. And I'm very lucky to meet Professor Anaji. We met for the first time last night, and I have a feeling that our friendship will grow, like what you said in your speech. And hopefully that I will work with him on his dream project. I would like to be brief, I would like just to mention two big points. Number one, I would like to refer to the theme of this conference. Number one is about education in Asia. What does it mean to me? Education in Asia is the same everywhere. Education is universal. You know economics. There are many economic graduates in this room, accounting. Whenever you graduate, they are the same curriculum, same textbook. For example, in economics, you learn about the demand, supply, elasticity, market share, competition, everywhere. The difference is only the language and the teacher, the way the school deliver, and the teaching custom, so this is the only difference. Okay? So you don't have to be concerned about education in Asia. Now, when you go to the next topic, developing cross-cultural homogeneity in Asia, there are many places that you could do the same thing. You could also develop, the cross-cultural homogeneity anywhere, and it's better to develop effectively outside of your comfort zone, which means your own country. And this is why I would like to give you the information about the Universal Business School Sydney. It is a private college, being accredited by the Ministry of Education. So it is the degree is well accepted by the government. They only have 2,000 square meters in the rented building, right on the district, which is about 2 blocks away from Town Hall. The limit of the student intake is only 1,600, and they only run 2 programs. One bachelor degree with 2 majors. One is accounting, the other one is management, and MBA program. One in accounting and one in entrepreneurship. Okay. Out of 1,600 students for the past 10 years, 40% is from India. Next from Bangladesh, next Nepal, next China, Vietnam. Not even 1% Australian, or the people who live locally in Australia. So this is kind of a place where you can learn or pick up the cross-cultural homogeneity. And it's very effective because when you are foreign to other country and you meet other foreign students, the bond develop very quickly. You know, like me, I went to study in Australia in 1966. Now I'm not that old, you know. Don't think about my age. My age. But my good friend is from Indonesia. We study commerce, major in economic together, you know, and we work together. We can see heart to heart, you know, when we have trouble learning, understanding the Australian accent, but we pick up along the way. My good friend is from Malaysia. You know, I hardly have Australian friends, except I happen to play soccer for the university team. That's why I have so many Australian friends in my life there. So in so doing, I have developed cross-cultural co-missionary. And what does it mean to me? It means that I understand people. I understand them first before being understood. When they have a different way of looking at things, different way of reaction or behavior, I have to look at how and why they do that. And this is the habit 5 of Stephen Covey. Understand first before being understood. And then you can practice and pick up this habit from study outside of your own comfort zone. You know. So the owner of this school, University of Business School Sydney, is coming around Thailand this evening to come to attend the TGBC event tomorrow to sign MOU with Adri and also with Professor Banerjee, and hopefully we can work together, you know, on how to develop what Dr. Banerjee would like to see: unity and homogeneity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Hong. Yeah, it has been a very, very enlightening, panel discussion. All the distinguished members have shared their respective personal views and also somewhat about their affiliating organization. So we have learned
of very famous emerging brands in Asia. First, I would like to highlight the famous brand, South Korean brand LG and Japanese brand Uniqlo. Japanese brand Uniqlo. Their marketing principle is not just making profit but making contribution to the people. So they are not considering their customer as a passive buyer, but they are considering their customer as wholesome individual who are having the quality of happiness as well as cultural meaning. Coming to Uniqlo, Japan, they are focusing on producing environmental friendly goods. They are distributing clothes to the people, those who are in need. So their main motive is to make people happy rather than only to concentrate on making profit. The next important marketing principle is focusing on your own heritage. There are many Asian brands, they are giving respect to their own culture and heritage. In this connection, I should mention Banyan Tree of Singapore, Red Bull. Originally, it is initiated by Thailand, and Patanjali of India. They are paying respect to their culture and Oriental heritage. The next one, again very important, indomitable willpower and act imprompt. This is followed by Xiaomi, and popularly now they are known as MI. They are turning their initial failure to ultimate success and opportunity only by prompt action. Last but not the least, the unconventional way of marketing. Very famous and popular brand, that is Line of Japan, now popular in Thailand, and Nykaa from India, they are believe in this principle. So in a nutshell, what we can say, they have a small start, but they have grown up very high. And now they have faced many challenges, but they were focused on their innovative strategy, and they are preparing themselves behind the screen quietly and passionately. In my next slide, I would like to discuss one very important modern marketing strategy, that is the diaspora marketing strategy, where the home brands, they are targeting their immigrants abroad for global expansion. Indian Bank, ICICI, then Arabian Oat, Dabur, Pran, they all are following this diaspora marketing strategy. Whereas in case of reverse diaspora, Indian cuisine and Thai cuisine, they are doing very great for attracting customer globally. Now, diaspora marketing, the success of diaspora marketing strategy depends upon the culture. We need to understand the culture of the people. In this connection, I am going to show one matrix. The people the immigrant, they face two trade-offs. Either they want to stick to their home brand, or they try to have the desire to promote the country right now they are living. So, four group of people we can actually collaborate. The first one is the assimilator. They are unlikely to improve, they are unlikely to promote their home brand. Next one is marginal. They are neither influenced by their home brand nor influenced by the host culture or country. They are mostly guided by the principles of affordability because they belong to socially comparatively poor class. Now the biculturals, they have high affiliation to the host culture, and at the same time they have high desire to make their home country's identity. And the last one is ethnic affirmers. They consciously stick to their home country's brand. So among these four group of people, the diaspora marketing should target bicultural and ethnic affirmers. Now to conclude our presentation, I would like to say there are three important P's in our life. One is people, then planet, and last one is profit. Asian brands, they are more focusing on people and planet. So in long run, by following the sustainable path, automatically profit will come to them. They don't have to put any extra effort on that. And if one brand want to go global, they need to focus on their own culture and strength, and they need to capitalize the opportunity with an eye on global, at the same time localize. And finally, we need to follow our chairman and director sir's word, you and me together, to create economic homogeneity. Thank you very much. Thank you once again for your patience here.